The final concert of Kiss' End of the Road tour is happening Saturday in New York City. After forming in 1973 and touring for decades, the legendary rock band says they're wiping off their makeup, hard to believe, for good. Steve Waksman joins us now. He's a professor of music at Smith College. Steve, the group held a previous farewell tour in 2000, so is this actually the end of the road?
I think that's anybody's guess. I mean, coming back from retirement is a well-worn tradition in rock and roll at this point. The Who and any number of other bands have done it more than once. And it's good for business to announce your retirement and then come back. So I think right now, Gene and Paul and the other members of the band are meaning it. They're going away on a high note. But I would not be shocked, and I think there's reason for some healthy skepticism that they might come back in 3, 4, 5 years if their health and everything holds up.
Right. So look, they've been around for years. They're still selling out big time. So what is it about this group that's given them such longevity?
I mean, they write great songs. They have written great songs throughout their whole career, and especially songs of theirs from the 70s, like Wanna Rock and Roll All Night. I mean, there's not a better party anthem in rock history, I think, than that song. They really pioneered what the rock concert could be. They made the spectacle as much of an attraction as the sound, and they put the two together in a way that was really groundbreaking. And I think also with their alter egos, with the makeup, they just embodied the extent to which rock and roll is a space where you can go and reinvent yourself. And I think they made their fans feel empowered to be able to do the same. And that's why they've had such a loyal following over all these years.
Yeah, and they've been bringing in sort of the live stream component so that even if you can't get there, right, you can have that concert experience, which is very cool.
Very cool. And, on some level, this is something that's been around for a while. I mean, back in the early 80s, I remember when The Who had their first farewell tour, I paid for pay-per-view and watched it as a little 14-year-old, and I was very excited about that. But I think the pandemic has made it a lot more obvious that there's something really to be said for being able to access a great event without having to actually be there. And you think about things like the live simulcast of the Metropolitan Opera and things like that. Rock has an aging audience. A lot of folks don't necessarily have the wherewithal to be able to get to every show they want to get to, but they still want to have some of that experience. And live streaming is a great way to keep that going.
It certainly is. Who doesn't love that makeup, right? Steve Waksman, thanks for your new reporting and analysis.
Thank you.